Hi everyone, this is Payam from Budapest Real-estate Organization. In this video, I would like to teach you the map of Budapest in my way, and I think that's the easiest way. And stay with me and check it out. Before I get to it, I would like to tell you about us. We are Budapest Real-estate Organization. Our office is in the center of Budapest. We deal with rentals and sales of properties in Budapest, and feel free to contact us and check our website and social media. And I hope you will subscribe this video because we put more and more videos that are useful for you. And I hope to have your review later on our 5-star review on Google and Facebook. Let's get to the map of Budapest right now. On the left side, you can see the Buda side. On the right side, we can see the Pest side. In my other video, I have talked about the Pest side, and that is the, better side of the city for the expats to start their living in Hungary, in Budapest. There are many reasons to that: great access, the public transportation, and the trams number 4 and 6, they actually go to the Buda side as well, but most of their stops are in the Pest side, so we will be more focused on the website, on the Pest side in this video, I'm sorry. So let's get to it. As you can see, here is the first curve, right side of the Danube. If you look at the map from the top on your smartphone, Google Map on the top, from the top, you can see the first curve. This first curve, which is like maybe a half curve, whatever. This one is actually, you can see on the map, it says the inner city. So that's the very center of the city where is the very most touristic area. So the 5th district, there are part of the 8th district as well in it, but let's just stay with it. That is just the 5th district, mostly the very center where the parliament is, this chain bridge, all the tourist attractions you see in the center is around this area. Now, let's keep this half curve and the inner center in our mind. Let's continue more towards the right side to see the biggest curve, let's say, or let's say the full curve that you see after the half curve. Now, don't get confused. This might sound a little bit confused, but you're gonna know what is it all about. So this full curve from the right side of the Danube in the Pest side, right? This one starts from the island that is called the Margaret Island. And there is also the bridges that connects the Buda and the Pest side, you can see in the map. Well, there is also Margaret Bridge or Margit Bridge, that's what they call it, where the Margit Island or Margaret Island is located. Now, the curve starts from there and comes all the way down to the Petőfi Bridge. So, why am I telling you about this curve? Because guys, this is the most important street you need to learn in the city. This street is where you're passing most of the time, even if you don't want to. So you're living in Budapest, wherever you want to go, your buddy calls you up, you want to go meet him, you probably will cross this street. So it's very important that you understand this curve and every stop in it. Now let's get to it. I don't want to tell you one name for this curve because this curve actually changes its name after each part. I don't want to confuse you. The purpose of this video is to go very simple about it. So here is the curve. Let's call it Körút. That is KRT in short version. So let's call it the Körút. So here is the Körút that you should know about. Now in this Körút, there are 2 trams that are really, really popular. They are the only 24/7 trams at the moment in Budapest. And everywhere you want to go, you're definitely going to take at least one stop with these trams. The trams actually go from one side of the curve all the way to the other side. So if you learn about the two sides of the curve and all the stops in it, you basically know most part of the city. I mean, most of the stop you hear, everything you check, you usually see these stops. Now, there are Hungarian names and you guys are not used to it, so I have the best way for you guys to remember each stop. Now check out that all these stops usually have a different first letter. Yes, that's the best part. So you can just go on and check them, all the names there, and usually the first letter is different. So you can see the letter B, that is Blaha Luisater, which is one of the central squares, is very famous. Or the letter O is Octagon. Octagon is one of the easiest names you will learn, and it's in the 6th district. It's an awesome place next to Andrassy Street. I'm not gonna tell you so many names, but the point is that each stop has a different letter. Remember, our office is where the letter C is, and the letter C is Corvin. That's where you can just walk to our office in less than 10 minutes. So I don't want to tell you so many names to confuse you, and I don't want to go through all the stops. I'm sure you can use your GPS and find out the direction, but I just want to tell you why I told you about this big curve and this karut is because that when you're searching for an apartment for rent or sale, if you want to buy an apartment, you just make sure you have a good access to this street, because if so, then it means your apartment is in a safe location, a good location, accessible location. And if you buy an apartment close to this street, it means that you're doing a right investment, because usually, believe me, if you check the prices of the apartments, the more they're closer to this street, the more higher the price gets. So it's very important that you understand this street, and obviously understand and learn the inner city, but you know, even if you're a tourist, you will learn the inner city in no time. But it's important that if you want to live in Budapest for some time, you understand and learn this big curve. You can obviously learn a little bit more on how the name of the karut changed and why, but that's not important for me, at least in this video. I just wanted to tell you guys that the next step for you to learn the city better is to understand the streets that are connecting the small curve and the big curve to each other. And once you learn those parallel streets, it will help you much better to understand how the pest side of Budapest, beautiful Budapest, work. And I hope this video was useful and not complicated. Everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please support our company and our page in social media. All we're trying to do is to give you the very useful information, because I myself was an expat before, and I came to this country when I was, I don't want to say like how old, but there was no smartphones. So that's how I learned it, but still it's useful, I think. And whenever I meet a foreigner here or expat in Hungary, I always tell them about it and they liked it. So I thought to share it with you all. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a wonderful morning, evening, whatever it is there. Bye.